You can't. During the season, you give him 12, 14 points. He's going to get double-figure rebounds.
That's a big-time move right there, Hughie, right?
No, believe me, with his back to the basket or on the move, he can make the baby hook with the left or the right hand. That's big for a front court player today.
Valanciunas with 6 to go along with a couple of rebounds. Whistle, a kick ball. Shot clock is going to be set at 14. One more look at the big fella.
Now, just keep an eye on this guy. Now, he's not afraid to shoot from outside, so you have to, play him for that. And as soon as Thompson came up, he put the ball down. Nice delivery with the left hand.
Here's James. A deep 3. Right out to Kyrie Irving. Irving goes glass for 2.
Now, let me tell you, from that angle, how many guys in this league go glass? Now, you got to think about it now. There are 450 guys in this league. How many? He plays the glass as good. As I always say, the greatest I've ever seen in the history of the game was Sam Jones with Boston. The Boston Celtics with a great run in the 50s and 60s and one of the truly great 2 guards in the history of basketball.
Watch one of those old wooden tapes, Coach. It's 45 degrees and in. You're supposed to glass, right? Is that it?
But you see that angle that's hard to do if you don't work on that every day. That angle that he was at.
Great skill level by Kyrie Irving. That's why he's an all-star.
Little push off. Nice move.
Kicks it back out. 6 on the clock for J.R. Smith. Smith.
Whoops.
A tough shot. And a lot of contact as Kevin Love was battling Serge Ibaka. And Love gets whistled for his first personal.
See, there's a lot of contact. There's a lot of pride going on here right now. You don't want to go out 4 games to 0. So the big guys down inside, they're getting whipped, night in and night out in rebounds. So you can see, I'm in that situation. And Love's a beast on the offensive glass. Ibaka has got a big job there.
They were just missing gloves on that one. Ibaka missing another 3-pointer. Ibaka 6 of 12 for 13 points. James now throws up the floater, no good. Thompson kept it alive.
I tell you, this guy Tucker, they put him in, gave him big minutes. He's really played a good game. Solid game for his team. Rebounding, banging people, making things happen for other people.
Well, when Masai Ujiri, the general manager, as Joseph knocks down the 3, when Ujiri made the moves to acquire P.J. Tucker and Serge Ibaka, those moves were made in part to kind of play against Cleveland in the playoffs and have some more defensive presence. Kyrie stares down Joseph and misses everything.
Yeah, he's upset. He's upset with himself. Anytime you do all of that ball handling, everyone is standing watching you, and then you end up with an air ball. And that very seldom happens with him because he's such a high percentage shooter, not only, from the field, but also in the 3-ball over a season.
It was Kyrie Irving a little over a year ago this time that made that iconic shot. The big 3 against Golden State that ultimately helped bring the NBA championship to Cleveland. Ibaka makes another mid-range shot.
See, they cut him right there. They trap DeRozan. They roll the big guy down inside. You have to rotate from the right-hand corner. That opens you up. And you just like to see it because when Valanciunas is in there, the pick and roll is there. There it is. Beautiful pass. See, so you had it high and then you had it low. Good team play.
I believe computers are important in design, but it's the human touch that creates design with a feeling, creating a form that appeals to your heart.
Why are we so passionate about perfecting designs by hand? Because driving matters. Introducing the all-new Mazda CX-5.
When war ravaged the earth, the gods gods created us. I will fight for those who cannot fight for themselves.
Wonder Woman.
What are you? You will soon find out.
Rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX 3D. It's back. And it's front. No, really. The Triple Double Crunch Wrap Big Box is back. And it's still all mains, no sides, with the Doritos Locos Taco, a Crunchy Taco, and a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Just $5, only at Taco Bell.
We, the device-loving people, want more than just unlimited data. We want unlimited entertainment, so we can stream unlimited action, punch unlimited robots, watch unlimited romance, if you're into that. But we also want more, like unlimited HBO.
Can I stop dying now, Mark?
No can do, mi amigo. It's unlimited.
Besides, you're really good at it, James.
Don't settle for any unlimited data plan. Only the AT&T Unlimited Plus plan comes with HBO included at no extra charge.
This beer is true to its roots. Brewed only in Golden, Colorado, and nowhere else, ever. Coors Banquet. That's how it's done.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Michelle Beadle with today's smooth finish, brought to you by Gatorade Flow. Warriors Jazz up 10 late in the fourth. Steph Curry, you know what's coming. Hits the three. Warriors one game away from advancing. Guys.
Yeah, not a great shooting night for Steph Curry. Dwayne Casey, meanwhile, wired for sound.
We got to get back and play with a sense of urgency. Pass goes, we got to move with the pass. It doesn't matter, we got to scramble. But again, man, it's about our sense of urgency, and we lost our physicality on the defensive end. We got to get into it.
Well, the guy's trying. He's pleading here right now for his guys. He knows it has to happen defensively, but unfortunately, you know, you don't have a guy who's out Lowry, a 20-point scorer. You do not want to go down 4-0 because it negates the fact you have the same record as Cleveland during the year, 51. And you're one of 7 teams with a winning road record. So there's a lot of pride here. KC's done a terrific job. Last year they won 56. They got to the conference final.
Trying to implore his team and squeeze every bit of effort out of them. And at the offensive end, as DeRozan gets fouled, Coach, in our pregame meeting with him, he said that he wanted to see anywhere between 25 and 33-point field goal attempts by then. Right now, they've only attempted 13. And have seen guys pass up some pretty good open three-point looks.
Yeah, I like that play right there, okay? What we're saying here is they're explaining the sweeping move that supposedly you're not allowed to do anymore. Some guys get away with it, some guys don't. All right, now Cleveland is arguing the point that he shouldn't have been able to do that, especially in a trap situation.
DeRozan knocks down the first foul shot. DeRozan shooting 92% from the stripe in the postseason. Coming off a 37-point career playoff high game a couple of nights ago, and you wonder how much juice he has left, having to do all the heavy lifting for this team, the double teams, and having to work so hard to get his offense.
Now, you just got to work now in the last 6 minutes of this quarter. You're saying to yourself right now, come on, we want to get it down to about 8.
LeBron James in rhythm. Another three, and he's up to 24 for the game.
It's almost unfair, okay, that he does that, because he just lulls you to sleep, and it's so far out.
Ibaka counters with a jumper.
And they need Ibaka to step up here right now, Valanciunas to help DeRozan, because Joseph has had an excellent game shooting-wise.
LeBron with Tucker draped all over him. Back out to Irving with 7 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Thompson and fires. Irving continuing to struggle from the field.
Yeah.
Just 6 of 16 today. He was 7 of 21 in the previous contest. Joseph at the other end.
Ah, pretty.
And the Raptors are back to within 10.
That's right. That's why you just take your time here now. Play smart in the last 5 minutes and 20 seconds. See, this young guy, he'll go down in that paint. He did it in San Antonio, you know. And then he, every place that he's been, He's a tough kid who wants to get into the paint. He'll challenge the big people.
4 on the shot clock. LeBron's got to go quick here. A step back and tested 3 rims out.
No, I would say Tucker can't play him better than he did on the last 2 possessions. It's just that he raises at 6'8", and he fades. Well, you can't get that.
Ibaka for 3.
Big. There you go. So, Cleveland always has a little bit of a lull. If you continue to pressure them and get going with it, get the building involved, they might let you back, but it has to be at the defensive end. Now, this is just a great move by Joseph coming in. How about Valanciunas pinning everyone off and giving him a freeway, which was beautiful. Now here, this is just good reads. I kick it on that rotation. They were late on the rotation, and a beautiful hit.
Okay, it's time to pick a used car.
I really don't want to get ripped off.
I can help. Search millions of used cars and find a great deal at Carfax.com.
Yeah, show me the Carfax.
Only Carfax gives you the most accurate price based on a car's history.
Wow, look at all the great deals.
Oh, you're welcome.
Show me the Carfax.
Start your used car search and get free Carfax reports at the all-new Carfax.com.
Well, tonight ESPN is at Wrigley Field for a Sunday night baseball. The Yankees taking on Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and the Cubs. At 8 o'clock p.m. on ESPN, coverage begins with baseball tonight. Sunday night countdown at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Back here in Toronto's Air Canada Center. Raptors on a run right now, a 7-0 sprint as Kyle Korver has checked into the game for the Cavaliers. He gave them a big spark in the first half with 16 second quarter points.
All right, now you're going back with LeBron and Thompson up front with Korver, and then Fry, and then Korver in the backcourt with Irving.
Irving and James, a 2-man game, and Kyrie Irving with that wrong foot layup.
That's right. Now, you saw the defensive man coming from the corner. He was late. He should have been there anticipating the double team.
Joseph swings it to Norman Powell from the corner. That youngster is fearless.
Oh, no, I tell you, he's a feisty guy. He's not bashful at all on the shot. No hesitation, and he makes things happen.
Irving with a quick 3.
There you go. Get something now, you're in business.
Raptors with life here, down by 6. LeBron taking on the challenge of DeRozan.
Great move.
He hit him with the yo-yo move.
Yeah. Now that was beautiful. See, LeBron took him on in that third quarter, on Friday night. And DeRozan took the challenge. It was a great fight at both ends of the floor.
The lead is down to 4. Irving on the drive, the lob, and the finish from Thompson.
Casey's upset right now. He wants to make a call. But come on, you have to understand that once he makes a move and he gets a shoulder ahead, you've got to get, your rotation has got to pick him up before he gets to the paint.
This is usually a very good defensive team for the Raptors. 6th in field goal percentage defense. LeBron and DeRozan on the tie-up. Scott Foster seemed to indicate jump ball initially.
Well, Brothers, I think, Tony Brothers is making a call here. But Scott Foster, he was on the baseline. He had a jump ball. But because of the angle, I think Tony Brothers had a better angle. Now let's see what happens here. Let's see if he grabs part of the arm. You can't see with that one. But, see, Foster's probably blocked out there. All right, there it is right there now. Playoff basketball in the 70s and 80s, everybody would be laughing right now, okay?
DeRozan on the foul on LeBron James, his first personal foul, third team foul against the Cavaliers. The Raptors with just 1 team foul. LeBron still a little incensed at the call.
Right. Well, you can't, you have to also enjoy what DeRozan is doing, fighting these traps, okay? Because LeBron is a freelance guy, like a rover guy in their defense down below the foul line, and he comes hard on those traps.
Tristan Thompson into the paint. 10 on the shot clock. Throws it away. Tucker on the great overplay defensively. Powell.
Let me tell you, Ibaka almost tore off guy's arm.
Tucker from the corner. Oh, this place would have exploded, but the Cavaliers couldn't handle the rebound, and the Raptors get a gift.
See, as long as you're working and you're at home, anything can happen, and then all of a sudden things can go your way. They need a field goal now.
The NBA Conference Semifinals on ABC, presented by Wells Fargo. Brought to you by Universal Pictures' The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise, in theaters June 9th. And the all-new Mazda CX-5, driving matters.
We are told the pyramids were built to be tombs.
What was that?
Nick!
But the truth is, they're prisons. Do you have any idea what you have unearthed?
Who are you?
She's unlike anything we've ever faced. Rated PG-13.
I believe computers are important in design, but it's the human touch that creates design with a feeling, creating a form that appeals to your heart.
Why are we so passionate about perfecting designs by hand? Because driving matters. Introducing the all-new Mazda CX-5.
I cannot believe Burger King makes a crispy chicken sandwich like this.
I can't believe this one has bacon cheddar ranch.
I can't believe we're this handsome.
I can.
If you can't believe the crispy chicken sandwich, you won't believe it with bacon cheddar and ranch. Try the bacon cheddar ranch or crispy chicken, only at Burger King.
Our phones are extensively tested, retested, and then tested again. Innovation is our legacy. Quality is our priority.
Come on, you crash the glass, you own the paint, that's how you protect your house.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Come on. You crash the glass?
Yeah.
And you own the paint?
Yeah.
That's how you protect your house.
Talk to an agent for help combining your home and auto into a plan that's right for you. Here to help life go right. State Farm.
Let's take a look at today's King of the Court, brought to you by Burger King.
So what defensive changes do you have to make?
None. The guy keep making them.
And he's absolutely right. Now, can they make the shots? Well, today they are making the shots. They're shooting 54%. And the ball movement has been excellent. Because once you make that trap and I rotate, I have to give up something. It's 4 against 3. Now, what is your chemistry? Well, let's give Toronto credit. They have 30 field goals. They have 21 assists.
Pretty good for a low assist team, a team that was 30th in assists per game this year. Ibaka from the corner. And James with the board for the Cavaliers.
See, Ibaka has 20. DeRozan and Joseph both have 16.
And LeBron draws the foul on the play.
Well, LeBron was determined. Yeah, he was determined to go strong to the hole.
Tell you what, that's over 500 pounds of men down there colliding. Not for the faint of heart.
I tell you, Tucker is really working hard on LeBron. Got to give him a lot of credit. Everybody thinks it's easy playing LeBron at 6'8", 260 with the power and then the speed. And then Tucker has been fighting him. And then give Tucker credit. He's got 11 rebounds in this game.
He got the start today. His first start of the season in the playoffs. LeBron at the foul line. If you're nitpicking, that might be his one weakness. Shooting 71% in the postseason from the line as we take a look at the upcoming NBA national TV schedule. Tonight, Game 4 is on TNT. Boston, Washington, San Antonio, Houston. Tomorrow night on TNT, it's Golden State at Utah. And then Saturday, folks, May 13th on ESPN, the WNBA tips off another season presented by Verizon. Seattle taking on the Los Angeles Sparks, who won the championship last year in a thrilling series on Minnesota's home court as Candace Parker looks for a repeat.
I just want to say Cleveland has 20 assists in the game. Toronto has 21, which is very good with a quarter still to go. LeBron has 5 assists. Irving has 8. At the other end, DeRozan has 7 assists, and Corey Joseph has 10 assists so far. Both guys making things happen.
Well, the Raptors, as Casey said, were expected to come out and be combative and compete. They've done that here. DeRozan rising up for the jump shot.
So you can't be late. If you're late, anytime he's inside the circle, he's catching and elevating. No hesitation.
DeRozan up to 18 on the game. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Irving, nice feed inside. Great execution by the Cavaliers, and Fry with the easy one at the rim.
Excellent. Beautiful. Plus Fry turned the right way. He could see the play develop as he was moving.
Fry's got 7. Lead back up to 7 with 1:40 to go. DeRozan double teamed. Doesn't matter. Tipped up, and Korver controls. Here's James.
You gotta be careful here now. Minute and 30 to go. Toronto, you gotta be careful. Good defense and high percentage shots.
Irving on the wing. James out to Fry. A little pick and pop action. And Channing Frye's been doing that all season for the Cavaliers to the tune of 41% from downtown.
See, it's so difficult when Fry's at the power forward or center position, because your power forward or center do not want to go all the way out there and guard him, especially when LeBron is coming off the screen.
Powell with the show and go.
Nice move.
Foul underneath as Powell took a hit on the play. You know, Channing Frye in a great place right now. It wasn't the case earlier this year, and in a fantastic piece written on the Players Tribune, Fry talked about the difficulties he went through this year, losing his mother back in October and then his father just a month and a half later, and talked about how his teammates, his Cleveland Cavalier family, the front office people, the coaching staff, the Cleveland fans all embraced him and helped him get through his personal tragedy, and he is paying them back right now big time. There's a look at some of the biographic information. Remember, this is a guy that dealt with adversity back in 2012 and 13, missed the entire season when it was discovered that he had an enlarged heart.
Very intelligent young man, a great professional. All the coaches love him with every team he's on because he's professional about his daily routine and away from the court also.
8-point lead after the free throw. Under a minute to go here in the third. The Raptors down 3-0. Cavaliers trying to close it out and get a little bit of rest before they meet either Washington or Boston. Great defense by Tucker and the rip.
That's at least the third strip in this game by Tucker.
Powell kicks it out to Van Vliet for 3. That was way off.
Can't rush it. You can't rush it. If it's not there, you still have time on the clock.
And Fry couldn't get the handle on that James pass. James a little upset. Rolling his eyes.
Right now you hear, well, get 2 for 1, blah, 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 blah. No, the big thing right now for you, you're down. Okay, you're only down 8. The main thing is that you get a good shot right now. It's got a high percentage shot and a good score. If you don't get a high percentage shot, try to get fouled and get on the line.
DeRozan, double team, makes the pass to Van Vliet. Patrick Patterson fires away, and he is not fouled.
Oh, nice. Worked perfectly. There you go. Get the last shot.
And now they'll get to run it down. DeRozan guarded by Shumpert, with Darren Williams lurking close by with the double team. Van Vliet, the extra pass to Tucker, the corner 3. Yes!
Oh, beautiful. Excellent. The ball movement and the patience there was at the top mark. Ball movement. Just watch this now. This is great. There's your trap. All right, but they're going to lay off the little guy that just came in. Now, the extra pass out of there.
This presentation of the NBA playoffs presented by Wells Fargo continues after this word from our ABC station.
Looking for authentic Italian flavor? Head right to the nearest Subway. Introducing the Italian Hero Footlong, stacked with Genoa salami, mortadella, and spicy capicola. Add oil and vinegar and some Mediterranean oregano. There you have it. It's our better Italian flavor for a better Subway.
Some moments are worth the journey. We'll help get the most out of every mile. Chase down your passion. Never halfway. Hankook Tire.
I believe computers are important in design, but it's the human touch that creates design with a feeling, creating a form that appeals to your heart.
Why are we so passionate about perfecting designs by hand? Because driving matters. Introducing the all-new Mazda CX-5.
So you want to know about the playoffs. It's larger than life, the noise, the intensity. So you got to play that way. Show people you have no limits. Make them question what they see. And that way, you can win. Not once, not twice, not three. Show them no one can stop you. This is why we play.
Sometimes I feel like Nan doesn't take me very seriously. Like, all I've ever asked for is a little respect, you know? Like, a modicum of dignity.
Downward Dog, special premiere May 17th on ABC.
The American people believe that we captured the terrorist responsible for the Capitol bombing. This article says that we got the wrong guy.
The must-see last episode.
Just deny it.
Before the season finale. I can't, because it's true. New Designated Survivor, Wednesday on ABC.
Can you feel something without touching it? See something with your eyes closed. When everything is designed around you, the driver, you can. The new Mazda 3.
Now get the 2017 Mazda 3 for 0% APR for 60 months plus $500 APR bonus cash.
Careful, Joe. They've got you outnumbered.
The dinosaur's extinction was caused by an asteroid hitting the Earth.
Not appropriate.
Now I'm mashing these potatoes with my stick of butter.
Why don't you sit over here?
Find your awesome with the Xfinity Stream app, included with Xfinity TV. More to stream to every screen.
Today, 6ABC joins you in celebrating Jewish American Heritage Month.
Welcome back to Toronto. Dwayne, down just 5. Momentum seemed to switch back in your favor in that third quarter. What did you like?
I know it's simple, Lisa, but it's making shots. That's the most important thing, guys. Shooting the ball with conviction, confidence, and we'll live with the consequences. So we got to step in and make those shots.
Fourth quarter, season on the line. What do you have to see to extend this to a game?
Well, what we got to do, we got to continue to play hard, but with intelligence. Understanding what we're doing in our pick and roll situations, switching, showing, but we can't have mental mistakes in those situations.
Thank you, Coach. Mark.
All right, Lisa, and DeMar DeRozan will start the fourth quarter of Game 4, unlike in the previous game when they are unable to close it out. Off the miss, here's Darren Williams. Keep in mind, the Cavaliers were only up 3, 82-79, 1 minute into the fourth quarter, and then sprinted to the finish line, leaving the Raptors in their wake in the previous contest.
Now, they're staying with that same group out there that they did on Friday night with Williams and Korver in there.
Van Vliet on the floor as well, the rookie. Where's DeRozan?
He's got to pay more attention to the clock because that clock got down on him again just like it did in the second quarter.
And Tucker doing it at both ends. What a game, P.J. Tucker, Coach. 11 and 11.
11 and 11. You hit it right on it. And how about 4 steals along with it? He's had a terrific game. Plus, he's got to guard LeBron James every minute out there.
Here he is matched up against LeBron. 2-point contest. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, he's got quick hands here.
LeBron on the drive.
Nice play by Patterson.
Good help by the Raptors. Here's Powell. Steps through. DeRozan with a tip. Failing the fall.
Powell just goes, he's like shot out of a cannon, all right? We saw it Friday night. Time and time again, when he gets out there, he's going hard.
He's fearless.
Yeah.
But so is LeBron, who draws the foul on Powell. And will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots.
Well, right here, you're going to see a strong move. Once I get you on my shoulder, I'm going all the way. I'll take the hit. The big thing is you have plenty of fouls, and you have to say to yourself, forget about LeBron going 15 for 16 Friday night. Yeah. Put him on the line, because coming into that game, in the first two games, he was shooting 55 from the line in the series.
James rising to the occasion in the postseason. Hey, folks, vote now for the 2017 NBA Fan Awards, including Dunk of the Year, Performance of the Year, and more. Vote at NBA.com/NBA Awards. Find out who wins the Fan Awards, plus key MVP and more at the 2017 NBA Awards, June 26th on TNT, hosted by that guy right there, Drake. And that guy on the line's first name is 35, last name is 10. Those are his numbers in the playoffs. 4-point contest.
Oh, they brought Valanciunas in for the game for Patterson. So if you're going to bring him in the game, you have to use him.
Cross court to Van Vliet. Tries another three.
There you go.
This time it's good. And it's a 1-point game. Under 10 minutes to go.
Look, he averaged over 20 points in the D-League. And, also he was outstanding as the team won the championship.
We have Raptors 905. Here's LeBron James. Looked at the seams, lined it up, and drilled one over Tucker. LeBron James now with 31 points.
In the playoffs now, he's been a monster in the three ball.
4 of 8 from downtown today. DeRozan sidesteps Shumpert and calmly knocks that down.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on him. This is great. Unfortunately, this did not happen Friday night as Culver started the quarter with 3 quick baskets and then LeBron got away from him.
The kick out to Williams and the lob up high for Tristan Thompson.
Well, you know that's coming. They all do it. Dellavedova a year ago, remember, that was automatic. All right, now, so right now, you have to be careful with Thompson in there for the lob passes.
Double team on DeRozan. Keeps it himself. Well defended by Shumpert, who knocked it out of bounds with just 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Dwayne Casey is going to draw one up. But the Cavaliers moving the ball well. And LeBron attacking from the edges. The outside-inside attack clicking on all cylinders. The Cavs with the lead when we come back.
What kind of a man would you become had you inherited your father's kingdom instead of being raised in the gutter? I'm gonna kill him.
Rated PG-13. At Lincoln, we're all about making things simpler for you. Like imagine having your vehicle serviced from the comfort of your own home. Introducing complimentary Lincoln Pickup and Delivery Servicing. Because the most important luxury of all is time. Pickup and delivery servicing on the entire family of Lincoln luxury vehicles, including a complimentary Lincoln loaner.
I was made in the shadows of greatness, shaped by the hands of legacy, forged in the fires of racing. I've been challenged, tested, and proven. Whether it's on that track or off, the truth is, what you're made of is what you're made to do.
It's obvious they were meant for each other. Always side by side, but never together. Forever trapped in the friend zone. Until finally, they got together at Taco Bell.
Check it out.
I'm talking about the taco and burrito. Double the seasoned beef, fresh lettuce and tomatoes, shredded cheese, and crunchy chips. The new loaded taco burrito, just $1.49, only at Taco Bell.
Degree has redefined deodorant with motion sense technology so that I can redefine power, footwork, range. The more I move, the more it works. Degree, it won't let you down.
You got my back, right?
Not really.
Yes, you do. Every single time I...
Get down!
There you are. You always have...
My back! My back!